puppy who doesn't know the meaning of pulling hair. Mwah. Hey! I'm back. That's all I have to say.
Hi, it's me coming to you live from August of 2023. Definitely recorded this video in October of 2022, and I am just now editing and uploading it. So life is a lot different than it was in October of 2022, but at the same time, not really different at all. So the only main difference is I will go over in the next 30 seconds, only if you play at 3 times speed. I fully do not intend on working as an engineer anytime soon. Again, I have been doing craft shows over the past 2 years, and they are actually really successful for me. The first 6 to 8 months that I did them, they were terrible, and I absolutely hated it. I made no money. I started doing 3D printed articulated toys that are from Flexi Factory, and ever since then, I pretty much make bank at craft shows. I also opened a booth at a local flea market and mostly sell 3D printed Flexi Factory stuff out of there too. That's actually pretty successful as of last month. Of course, I'm still doing Etsy and Poshmark and all of the online stuff, and you can check out my linktree, and everything is Paige's Purlieu. But the only big difference between then and now, Ken and I decided to transform our current residence into a Harry Potter themed Airbnb, and that has pretty much taken over my entire life. So it's gonna be a long haul. So we're thinking probably 1 to 2 years from now it'll be done. We also have to find a new house and move and do all that stuff, and we're not even really looking for houses right now because it's not even close to being done, so we can't move or whatever. And those are the main 2 differences. Okay, back to the video.
I have Neely, lose the attitude, sir. I'm filming a video. I know you're not used to this because it's been 300 years, but how dare you take that tone? Sir! No back talk. I apologize for my child's rude behavior. I wish that I could show you his face right now. Stop staring at me. Anyways, back to what I was saying. I have about 50 videos in the making, / already filmed, / mostly edited. I mean, there's 2 videos that are mostly edited, so don't get crazy here. But I have at least 10 videos that are already filmed, and I have not uploaded.
I was putting off editing and posting those other videos until I got a life update video filmed. So that's what this video is. I did a weird fairy makeup look that was inspired by something that this did not entirely turn out to look like. So, I mean, it was fun though. And those fairy ears, that is goals. So here's the video.
Now that I have my little mirror and all of my makeup supplies for the look that I want to do. Neely, are you gonna help mommy put on makeup? Yeah. Been a while since I did this last. I'm officially married, in case you didn't know that already. And it's obviously to Ken. That's the main big thing that has changed in my life, at least since the last time I did a video. The wedding was amazing. Looking back, I probably would recommend that everybody just get married with as few people as possible there, because that would make it so much easier and less stressful and cheaper and more manageable. But yeah, pretty much the entire 10 months leading up to getting married were making stuff for the wedding and getting stuff for the wedding ready. And then, I mean, it's almost October again already, and I still feel like I'm recovering from the wedding, and it's almost been a year. So I still have a crap ton of wedding decorations in our house that I am selling on Etsy, and it's just insane. But I'm gonna start putting makeup on now because that was the whole point of this video. Ew, I guess you're supposed to shake this kind. Okay, well, now I need this off my finger. I guess it's fine. Whatever. It's not like it's gotta last very long. You probably don't have to shake it. It's just been sitting on my shelf for so long that this is what happened. I mean, honestly, like, I don't wear makeup ever. Not even whenever you're supposed to go to like dressy stuff. Just because it's just not freaking worth it. It's like, really, it's not worth it. There's so much work. And for what? I mean, I get it. You look prettier, but there's a lot of things that I could be doing that are a lot better way to spend my time than putting on makeup, in my opinion. This is like really not my favorite foundation. I don't even know if I've ever used that foundation before, but it's like really not my favorite. It's very like not blended. I don't get it. So Arbonne foundation, not my favorite. Probably won't ever get used again, but it's not that surprising. I feel like there's a really good chance that I did not have a cat the last time that I filmed a video. She's not that old, so. But we have a cat now. She's a garage cat, meaning that she doesn't come in the house unless all the doors are shut to all the carpeted rooms, which is basically every room with a door. And she is adorable and super sweet, and I'm allergic to her, so I can't pet her, which sucks. But my husband is her couch usually if he's home, so that's fun. But she's still really sweet, and I pet her sometimes. Basically, if I pet her, then I have to wash my hands because my lips and eyes will swell up. If her hair gets into my eyes, the inner part of my eye will really swell up to like take up half my eye, and then my lips will swell up really badly, which is such a weird way for an allergy to like show itself. But that's the only way that I usually have allergic reactions, is like my lips will swell up. But then obviously I can take some Benadryl or something and it'll be totally fine. It's not like I'm deathly allergic to her or anything. Well, oh, BTW, the look that we're doing today, I'm basing the colors off of this beautiful shirt. I have no idea if I've worn this on video before. I don't think I have, but it's from my favorite part of my favorite Nancy Drew PC game, which is whenever you have to find the 13 ghosts to get to the password on the computer. It's amazing. But you have to like go all over the house and find the 13 ghosts, and it's really great. So that is why I bought this t-shirt, and then I was gonna do my eyeshadow like purple and gray because it's pretty. I'm literally putting the same color powder on my concealer as I put on my freaking foundation, so like I don't really know what I'm expecting it to do per se. I'm gonna shake this because we learned our lesson the last time. You need to shake things after they've literally sat for like a year without being used. A year minimum. It's probably been longer than that. Wow, weddings really like just throw an anchor in everything. Get married, but do it very, very simply. Not like the Paige way, which is way too over the top extra to the point where it's literally not even worth it at all. Although, in my defense, it was the most beautiful wedding ever. And right after I upload this, I'm gonna upload my wedding video, which is like the most amazing video I've ever seen in my whole life. The videographer is like, the video almost brought me to tears. Like the actual day, I never cried once. And I was literally like tearing up, like wiping tears out of my eyes whenever I was watching the freaking 3-minute video of our wedding that I didn't even cry at. And it was my wedding. I don't know. I mean, like, obviously my wedding day, I was like so unbelievably like happy just because I was getting married. And that was like, oh my God, I'm getting married. But like the wedding video was just so freaking beautiful. I think what I'm gonna do is like silver on the bottom and then maybe shape tape over and then white over that, but we'll see once I do silver. It's really not going on very thick. It's probably because I used the eyeshadow primer. But yeah, I was like applying to engineering positions for like a long time, and then like I had interviews and stuff, but nothing ever really like panned out. And Ken was just like, well, why don't you just try to work on your business? And I was like, really? Like, that would be okay with you? And he was like, yeah, why not? And so I was like, okay, well, let's do that. And so then I've been working on my business, which is what I really enjoy. And also I never have to leave little Neely. And that's the best part of being able to stay home, because like even if I do go places, I can always take him, because it's just like me going to the store or like the gas station or something, you know? And technically dogs aren't allowed most places, but I always just take him in his little carrier, and most of the time people don't notice that I even have a dog until I'm checking out or until after I've checked out. Like today I went to Hobby Lobby and they literally had no idea that I had a dog until I was done checking out, and I put the dog carrier on the thing because I was picking up all of my bags, and the woman that was checking me out literally was like, oh my god, and she took Neely's carrier, she unzipped it and got him out, and never even like questioned whether this was okay. And this is like an older lady, like definitely older than 60, and she just like got this dog out and was like holding him, and he looked terrified, like, oh my god, mom, this lady is kidnapping me, what are you going to do? And I was looking at him, I was like, you're okay? And I was like, this lady's insane. She did it so fast that I couldn't even say anything or object. And her coworker was the whole time kind of telling her, you know, like, that's not okay, like, don't take him out, maybe that's not okay. And she just fully was ignoring him and just doing whatever the hell. And she was talking the whole entire time, so it wasn't like I could interrupt her, you know? It was crazy. So I have this loose powder, which is a very pretty gray. I'm probably just gonna use this because it looks really pretty. It goes on. It's super pretty. I love it. Oh, and also, like, the main thing that I wanted to take away from my wedding was our pictures. And I still haven't even uploaded our pictures onto, like, Facebook or anything. I really don't like using this loose powder. It's, like, very difficult to control. But at the same time, it, like, is so pigmented. I think that's enough of the silver. I'm gonna test and see what happens whenever I use the white on top of this. We'll see. Ooh, I like it. Okay, I have like a couple stray hairs. Now I just have to match it on the other side for the hard part. They're like almost even, but at the same time not, and it's really bothering me. But we'll put on some eyeshadow over it, obviously, and we'll see how it looks after. So for this, we're also going to do a loose powder. By the way, both of these were Mary Kay loose powders from like literally 15 years ago. So they probably don't even carry these colors. It does say what color, but it's the dumbest color ever. Okay, so this very purple lilac shimmer color is called H2O. Like OHO. Like H2O. It's purple. How does that have anything to do with H2O? H2O is water. They're stupid. And this color, which is a very shimmery silver, that color is cyber, which makes sense. Whatever. That makes sense. H2O? No, that does not make sense. No. So far I'm not seeing the purple, but we might be using a different color. This is not pigmented like the silver was. And it's not really shimmery either. I don't like it. That's a lot of pigment. Very purple, but not at all the same purple as the one on my shirt. I really thought that was purple that was gonna match. Now we're gonna add this. Okay, this is a blueberry muffin palette. I don't know what brand, maybe just BH Cosmetics. And that was color Cheat Day. And now we're going to do another BH, which is just called Passion in Paris. And we're gonna do the Arc de Triomphe to see if that matches. And if it doesn't, then I'm out of color. I really can't believe how much this does not match. I mean, it looks really pretty though. I'll give it that. So I'm gonna add some Sacré Coeur. I don't freaking speak French, so forgive my French. it kind of went in the right direction and kind of not. I have no idea. It's very spacey. I like that part. I'm just gonna add eyeliner and see what happens. I have obviously never used this eyeliner because it is super sharp, which usually does not go well for me. See, I already fudged it. Fudgesicle nutballs. Fudgesicle nutballs. My chocolate lab is in there snoring. I hate sharp eyeliner. It's the worst. And also, this is really not showing up black. It's like mixing with the silver like insanely. And I'm pretty sure I gave myself 2 wings, but you can't even tell because it's mixing so much with the silver. Very interesting. I'll give it that. Not my favorite. But again, it doesn't look bad. It's just not what I wanted. So call that what you will. Now for the beautiful eyebrows. And I have never understood why makeup artists are like, oh my god, the eyebrows take forever. Cause like, I've literally never spent more than 30 seconds penciling in my eyebrows and then being like, okay, that's fine. Usually I'm using my mirror in my bathroom, which like obviously has a sink in front of it. So I don't get this close to my eyebrows while penciling them in. So I have no idea if this is how my eyebrows normally look whenever I pencil them in. Cause this is like, you can legit like see everything whenever you're this close. Oh, now we're gonna use our space case. It's not me, it's my sign. Cause this is like my favorite blush. It's literally like, but yeah, I use it all the time. And blush and eyebrow pencil is pretty much the only makeup that I use. So if I put on makeup, and that's a big if. Now it's time for the freckles, which is what I've been looking forward to this whole time. Doing freckles. Super cute. I love it. Okay, now for the Ofra lipstick that is the exact same color as my lips that you can't see at all. It definitely like makes my lips look the same solid, like consistent color. So if nothing else, it does that. I think this is the completed look.
Well, that ended abruptly and weird. I don't know. So I hope you enjoyed watching the middle part of the video because the end is weird. So thanks for making it here. I will see you again soon in another video that probably will also end just as weird, but you know, what else do you come here for but me being weird?
I hope you enjoyed my little ridiculous video, life update, makeup look, tutorial, not. Please check out my Etsy shop and follow me on Etsy. With that, I bid you adieu. Please do not forget to push that like button and comment below if you have any questions, comments, concerns, or conundrums that you would like for me to answer. Thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe and smash that like button, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.